My name is Robert Baxter. I'm a musician, trained as a trumpet player, and I am also a conductor. My position in Glasgow Chamber Orchestra is that I am the musical director and conductor. I've been with the orchestra now for 5 years, but I graduated in 1990 from the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland and have been working as a musician since then. One of my very first memories was sitting with my mum when I was a tiny child in the Free Trade Hall in Manchester, listening to the Halley Orchestra where my dad played violin, and I remember watching a conductor, or somebody I didn't know was a conductor at the time, standing at the front, moving their arms and gesturing in silence but creating sounds with the rest of the orchestra. I heard about the Glasgow Chamber Orchestra when I was a student. In fact, I think I came and played trumpet with the orchestra for a concert to help out. They didn't have any regular trumpets, so myself and a colleague from what was the RSAMD at the time came and played a concert for the Glasgow Chamber Orchestra. There are some amazing musicians. In fact, they're all amazing musicians in the orchestra, which means that their willingness for attention to detail and musical, high-end musical precision is immense, and I really enjoy pushing them as far as they can go, and they push me as well. On top of the musical side, of course, the social side is hugely enjoyable. I can hear people at the break now, over the tea break, having a cup of coffee and chatting, warming up on their instruments and getting together, sharing times and sharing stories about their musical history, if you like, socially as well as doing the concerts. My favourite piece of music for this programme, gosh, that's a difficult one, but well, we're doing 4 pieces. I suppose probably Haydn 101, the Symphony 101, the Clock Symphony. I love Haydn Symphony, so that's probably my favourite. However, as a trumpet player, probably also the Vivaldi double trumpet concerto is a bit of a favourite of mine. I've been lucky enough to play the piece around 20 times, but this is the first time I've stood on the podium and actually conducted it, so that's probably secretly my favourite. But Brahms and the Bach, also amazing. 2 truths and a fib. Oh, goodness me, I've got to think about that. Well, I saw in the papers recently, or the news the other day, that Sir Andy Murray had his wedding anniversary. I think his 9th wedding anniversary. He got married in 2015 to his then fiancée, Kim Sears. And I remember playing them down the aisle in Dunblane Cathedral. I think probably over the years now I've conducted around 1,000 concerts as a conductor, and I think final story would be that recently in a concert with the Royal Scottish National Orchestra in the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow in December, it's children's classic concerts, the orchestra threw snowballs at me while I was conducting, but I stopped conducting and picked them up and threw them right back at them. I guess you want to know which is a fib. Well, if you tune in next week, you'll find out.